So when we do our attacks, it might look like we're swinging the stick diagonally downwards in, say, our forehand oblique, but that's not really the hand motion we use. So I'll just show you one or two right now. So I'm gonna throw my stick forwards, boom, and back, and back. And this is the same for our straights or our backhand obliques. I'll show that to the camera directly, I guess. So forehand, backhand, and straight. And in all cases, my hand is going pretty much straight out, like so. What I'm not doing is some sort of slashing motion like this. And the obvious reason is if I do a slash like that, it's really exposing my upper body. Now, in other martial arts like Kali, for example, where they're trying to simulate a sword, they do slashing, but they use a very different, even when they're doing sticks, they use a very different stick than us. They have a dowel, we've got a stick with a ball on the end. They need to do the slash to get power, and it also helps replicate a sword. I'm not trying to replicate a sword, and I got this big ball on the end for power. I don't need to do it. So this little mechanic here, the straight arm, it helps keep the stick out in front of me where it's going to protect me at all times. So that's another thing. And finally, we've got our little our hand position itself. So I've got my, you can probably see here, I got my right hand on the stick. I got my thumb up the back a bit. I'm really holding it in these three fingers. And these two, I'm just kind of, these two are on it. They're pretty loose though. And this one, honestly, this took me years to figure out myself. When I do my attack, I'd never really let my stick come far away from my hands, but I'm also not letting it come too close. And at the very end, I tighten my wrist, my fingers rather, and I snap the tip forward just a bit. Obviously with a sword, you can do a huge attack like this. With this stick, I want to keep this Bata here to protect my arm, but I still want to just give that little pop at the very end. That really helps put a bit of power into it. So yeah, we're really happy that people like our content and that they want to make reference to it, use it, copy it, whatever. Guys, make sure you get it right. Thank you very much. Have a great day.